Sup guys, it's Ryanski, and I was just looking on Steam and in the horror category because I like horror games, and I found this indie horror game, which indie horror games, whether they're $1 million games or they're $5 games, are usually pretty fun. So I just figured might as well give it a try, and this one, as you can see, is called Disturbed, which is pretty cool. So let's start. Another day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it's up to you. You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Let's just see what we have at our home. Entering the house, you feel subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blind outside has penetrated your walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problem will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Let's open the chest. You open the chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less vulnerables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Read the journal. Dear Journal, another day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethany is also doing quite well. However, disappointment with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. The farmer can only be so social with the cow. Nothing. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Someone broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Nothing. Dear Journal, I woke up one night to find a foul smell I've never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing. After searching about the farm, whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city and see what this is about. Go back outside. You've done all those? You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Go to the shed. Let's see what they stole. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Oh, well, that's no good. The path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is running short. Ooh, let's see if there's any others. Oh, toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare back at the mushrooms that dot the ground. Let's grab a mushroom. Oh. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores sprays from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shrivels up into darkness, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Oh. I died already? That sucks. Let's try another one. I think this is the same. Yep. So let's just skip on through there. Let's go to the crops. Let's see what's out there. Yep. Follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see the cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I don't feel like going in the cave would be good, but let's give it a try. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight from outside. So you just enter some random cave for no reason, just to see if there's something in there. I'll go further. Oh, Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. Well, that sucks. You realize that you've made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful can be in there. I'm gonna run away. The moment you try to run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Well, you make it to the trail, then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Wow. That's really scary, actually. Go to the crops. Follow the path. So far, nothing has been good. Continue down the path. As you stop, you come to a stop as you stumble upon the broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You might find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. Maybe you'll find a poisonous snake or something, because that just seems like that's the way this is going. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick it up and continue on your way. Hey! It felt like an hour or two. You reach the bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack. Oh, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives there is a kind fellow. From what you recall, maybe he is home. No, I say cross the bridge. Cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel like you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Take a nap. Guarantee I'll die after this, but whatever. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder, who might this be? A bad feeling then comes over you and you realize who it is. Is it you? That would be luck that you're having. It has to be you. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems to be the only logical option now. I kind of want to move back so I can use the key, but I'm not sure. You reach a point where the trail splits into paths. Which way should you go? Go right back around and go right home and go sleep. That's what I would do. I would go home and go to sleep. I'm right-handed. I'll go right, just for fun. Reaching the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area within a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Oh, we'll go back to where the path splits. Let's go home. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up towards the nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would not have ever noticed. Which way should you go? Go back. Where the... Oh, this is tough. I don't know what I should do, and so maybe I should... I don't know. I'll just continue down the path. I don't feel like dying right now. You walk for some time to an endless field of grass. There is a stone near a wall of the path. Inspect the wall. That's a well. Oh, not a wall. A well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. I'll grab it. And there, you lean over the edge of the wall as you... edge of the well. There is no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well. You take a few successful steps down, but your luck runs out and you misplace your foot and you fall. Tumbling down, your body crashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. Oh, you splash into the water, you fall into the water, your body sinks effortlessly and you drown without realizing it. Your adventure ends here. That's a lot of ways to die. So let's start again. Another day. Oh, this is the same again. Gosh. They should really have an option to go and change that. Just go to the crops. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna go back to the house. in the house. Maybe there's something else that I missed. Lay bed, open chest. Nothing more than a pile of papers. Yeah, let's go back outside. This game is really nice. I like it. I like the art style. It's very, like, it has a humble feeling to it. Let's go out to the crops again, because that's all I ever seem to go to. Go back to the house, possibly. Let's go back to the, nope, I was just at the house. What am I saying? Follow the path. Continuing down the path, because I know I get eaten by a bear. Inspect the wagon. Close scattered about the scene. You notice that there's a campground and search. You pick it up and continue on your way. Aha! Now maybe if I stop here, then I'll be able to turn around and go right home. That old man, I hope he's not a creeper, like some creepy old guy that just lives there by himself. Inspect the chef. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. No answer. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives there is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and you use it on the door. The door unlocks. So I wonder what time frame we're in, because everyone's walking, you have cattle and stuff like that, which that doesn't necessarily mean you're in at all time. But he's using a wagon, and I don't see a vehicle, so I wonder if you're in an old time. Observing the empty room, you realize terrible something must have taken place here. The room is wrecked, just like the wagon. You overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. I'll inspect the book. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What am I thrilled about, however, is that one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day, apparently there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has ever been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about that? So far, we're a farmer. We tried to find another guy in a shack nearby, and something appeared to happen to him. Yep, I say you go home and sleep it off forever. Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. And now you're going to a pond that no one has ever caught anything in. These past couple of weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but I can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. So now he's telling us to leave because there's darkness. Yep. Now, forget sleeping, just walk all the way to California. I don't know where you are, don't know where in the world he is, but just walk to California. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you get chills running down your spine. Open the trapdoor. You drive the trapdoor and notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. Walking down the steps, reading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately that there is a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. Is she dead? Oh, she's still alive. Talk to this woman. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. The woman says, You there, let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. Take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. I kinda want to help her out, but I don't know. What got you locked up here to begin with? You never believe me even if I told the truth. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. Oh, Freya, I know it's gonna kill me, but it's about time to end this video anyways. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms becomes free, she moans in pain. Thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. I will now do you a favor. What seems to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel a chilling grip of a bone. Hands lock onto your arms. Energy flees from your body as you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. Unfortunately, that's where your journal ends here. Okay, so we have, to recap, I think we've gotten killed by a bear, gotten killed by mushrooms, been killed by a well, or by falling into a well, because Timmy fell into the well, and now have been killed by some weird witch woman who is secretly a skeleton who drains life from you. That's an eventful day. I'd say that's a good day right there. That's something we should all be proud of. Okay guys, well that's where I'm going to end this video, so I'll don't forget to push the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you liked the video. Remember, if you subscribe, then you can see more videos that I post like this and or other videos, because I have a few videos out there. So it's cool, and I'll see you guys in the next video.